What's up, guys? It's Caleb. I kind of just woke up today and decided that I wanted to film a video about this because, I've been thinking about it for a while. There's been a reoccurring theme in, all of these mainstream big Hollywood movies coming out that are centered around gay or LGBTQ characters. That they're casting them as 99, I'm not gonna say 100% of the time, because I don't know that for a fact, but 99% of the time, straight white men. I'm not saying straight white men can't play gay characters, but what I am saying is that with every big Hollywood, Netflix, if you will, movie that has come out, I'm gonna name them: Call Me by Your Name, Love, Simon, The Setup with Pete Davidson. Basically, when it comes down to it, the problem is that you are having all of these gay actors who would be great for these parts not getting the role. And if you're gonna have a character, I don't know, I think if I were a director directing a movie about, so especially one centered around what it is to be gay or LGBTQ, I would want someone who actually knows what that's like. Let's start with, and people aren't gonna like me for this probably, but Love, Simon. I saw Love, Simon, I cried. It was a good movie. Were there things that could have been better? Of course. I mean, honestly, I praise it just like I'm sure a lot of people did, because Love, Simon was kind of the first blockbuster gay rom-com. We've had gay rom-coms, but they've been like indie movies that we have to all go online and search, gay movies, and then it's like things that no straight person or like ever been in an actual theater in your hometown. After Call Me by Your Name, but Call Me by Your Name was still like an indie movie that became a thing. Love, Simon is about a young kid discovering he's gay and dealing with everyone knowing and coming out. Like, it just baffles me how you wouldn't cast someone who actually has been through this. And sure, if they wanted, I think people like, just because you want a masculine guy or like a mask, whatever, guy to play your lead role for like, sex appeal, it's a business, I get that. You can't tell me you cannot find a gay man who doesn't, who isn't masculine. They're out there. We're not all fucking, creaming our pants for Ariana Grande songs, and Sweetener just dropped. It baffles me that with it seems like every major thing that's come out with a gay character, it's been a straight man playing it. And listen, Gary Chris in Glee, and him in Assassination of Gianni Versace. Fucking awesome. You wouldn't even, honestly, if Darren Criss never talked about his sexuality, everyone would be like, yeah, he's gay, because he's a great actor, and he pulled that shit off, like, amazingly in both of those shows. They're both great performances. But, like I said, to go back to the beginning, there's nothing wrong with, straight guys playing gay guys, or, straight girls playing gay girls, or whatever. But if you're gonna consistently, it's the pattern that we're seeing, that gay people aren't getting gay roles, which just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. And you can chalk it up to, there's not a lot of gay actors who have the name or, to carry a movie into the theaters. Well, yeah. It's because you're not making gay people famous. Because you're not fucking casting them in movies like Call Me by Your Name. Okay, wait. Now that I've mentioned it, let's talk about Call Me by Your Name. I actually don't mind that they were straight. And here's why. Don't come for me, because I have a reason. They still probably should have been gay. But I don't care as much for Call Me by Your Name, because Call Me by Your Name was not a gay movie. for lack of a better word. Call Me By Your Name was about two people learning, like falling in love. That's what's so great about that movie. It doesn't talk about being gay. It doesn't talk about LGBTQ. It's just two people falling in love and learning that and there's a struggle that they find out that they love each other. And I think having two straight men have to figure out in real terms or real life, whatever, you see that. And it actually works better than, let's say, two gay men who are totally down to just like make out. So for Call Me By Your Name, I can kind of see why casting two straight men to play roles of guys who are kind of in love but uncomfortable with it. They have to learn that they like it. Makes sense to me, and it's a great movie. And there's also The Setup with Pete Davidson on Netflix. Once again, great movie. I love Pete Davidson. He's so hot. So fixable. I'm a Cancer. Him and Ariana, I want to sneak into the wedding. I want to cry. I want to see it all. Okay. But his performance as a gay man was very surface level. I'm sorry, Pete. I love you. You're hilarious. I love you so much. But I feel like especially if you're a gay LGBTQ person and you've seen the movie, you see him talking about, it's very like, he's like slapping dudes' asses out of nowhere. It's a joke. Like oh look, he just slapped that guy's ass. Oh, laugh it up. It's like, and it's uncomfortable for me to watch. I'm just like, there's also a part where they're like at a pool party. Sorry, spoiler alert. They're at a pool party with like, Pete Davidson plays like the main guy's roommate, and like he's gay. And they really don't do the whole like gay best friend thing. Like it's not that's cool. They really don't do that. And he's not playing it up like, oh, I'm a gay guy, but it's just these little bits that bother me. Like when he comes home and he has a guy over and he like, I don't know, just smacks his ass and they make it into this like this bit. But yeah, there's at this pool party and he's talking to these two models in Speedos, and then like it's just Pete's face and then like their bulges and their abs, and then he makes some joke about like, wow, it's like fighting the bulge over here, which was pretty funny. Like, look, I don't know everything. I will just say that we're seeing a trend. I keep going back to the same point, but we're seeing a trend of these gay roles being given to straight white guys. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's the fact that in reality, they probably should be going to people who can relate to these roles so they don't play them on a surface level and they actually know what's happening. I wanted to do this video before I knew about this. What really inspired me to do this video was a tweet by Andy Mantis, he's a gay actor, and he tweeted about this issue, and it apparently sprung from this controversy with Disney and Jack Whitehall, who I fucking love. I love Jack Whitehall. You should watch his special on Netflix. It's hilarious. Yeah, so Disney's doing this movie called Jungle Cruise, apparently, and it's set in like the 1970s. I don't know. I literally just watched a video about what's going on. Yeah, they're doing a movie called Jungle Cruise, set in the 1970s, and they announced that, which I more or less announced Jack Whitehall would be playing a gay character in a time when it was not acceptable to be gay. I personally feel like if it was a movie not set in that time, people wouldn't be as upset about straight man playing the role, because you just wouldn't. Once again, going back to the Love Simon thing, if you're gonna put a gay character in the 1970s, wouldn't you want an actor who can very much relate to what it is like to be gay and be under fire and, I mean, it seems pretty simple to me. And like also Jack Whitehall who I'm sure is a great dramatic actor, but you know, he's a comedian. So it's likely that it'll be a comedic character. It may not. He may, you know, be crying his eyes out. That's another good point, is like, name me a gay actor who has played a straight guy. I mean, okay, the only one that I can think of is Colton Haynes, but that's like before he was out. And then once he came out on Teen Wolf, his character was now gay, which I liked that. I thought it was really cute, and I really liked it. But just saying, like, doesn't count because he wasn't out. Everyone thought he was straight. Well, Neil Patrick Harris, but still. Well, yeah, I'm sure after he came out, he was still playing like straight guys, but that's one. I just think it's really something that we need to talk about more, because it's, like I've been saying this whole time, a pattern that needs to be broken. You know, straight guys can play gay guys, but when literally every gay role is going to straight white men, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry, like, it's just that. It's, what the fuck? Like, that, if you don't see that there's a problem with that, that was a little judgy. There is a problem with that. Like, the fact that every major gay role, LGBTQ role, is going to straight people. If people made a movie about what it means to struggle as an African American and it was played by a white person, there would be uproar. Because, and like, take race away, like I just said, like, you would cast an African American because they know what that is like. And it's like perfect example is in that movie, what's the space movie? Octavia Spencer and Taraji P. Henson and Andra Day. Hidden Figures. That movie, Hidden Figures. And there's that scene where Taraji P. Henson is like, she hasn't been in the office, and she's like the first, I haven't actually watched the movie, I just saw this scene on Tumblr, but she like comes back to the NASA headquarters, and like her boss calls her out for being gone for like an hour, and then she loses it.
And I work like a dog day and night, living off of coffee from a pot none of you want to touch.
And like, you can't tell me that if Taraji P. Henson was not an African American woman in this country, that she would have portrayed that scene as well as she did. And that's all I have to say about these. I think it's especially bad when they have a movie that is about, Love Simon, about being gay and the struggle of being gay, and they cast a straight actor. No. They don't know what that's like. You can't know what that's like. There is nothing for a straight white, I mean, yeah, you can look at their personal lives, you know, I don't know this person, individual, you know, what they're going through themselves, but like, come on. If you're gonna have a movie that is about being gay and the struggle of what it's like, you cast someone who knows what that's like so they can give a performance like Taraji P. Henson did. All right, that's all I gotta say. See you guys. Like this if you liked it. Subscribe. Hopefully I'll do more videos. This was fun, so I'll probably do more. I have other things I want to talk about while drinking coffee. So, yeah. Bye.